All right, welcome. Episode 107, I believe. I just was looking at this shit and I forgot already. I'm getting old, man. Episode 107 of Hip Hop Society presents the Roundtable Hip Hop Discussion. And of course, I would be amiss if I didn't introduce my esteemed co-host. First and foremost, we got the one and only Lee of the Culture Decides. Lee, what's good with you?
Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm good. Happy to be here another week, another day for y'all to tune in, share this with your people. Never too late to tune in and catch up on the previous episode. So, I'm saying happy to be here, of course.
For sure. Glad to have you here. And of course, we got the one and only in the dark room. What you developing? Photographs or something down there, mother? We got the one and only Jake Clout. What's going on with you, homeboy?
It's good. We back.
Yes, sir. Another week, good health. Got to play prayers and blessings for that. You feel me? But let's get into the first topic we got at hand, man. Vic Mensa and Cam'ron. Why is Cam'ron? I feel like going back and forth with a lot of motherfuckers since that podcast started. But we got my man's here picking his oranges. Vic Mensa.
I saw Cam'ron saying he's not an African and Africa stinks.
I'm not African. Someone went to Africa told me people stink.
Now, obviously, this is ridiculously disrespectful and ignorant, but I love Killer. So let's approach this empirically. Why don't we do a history of the name Cameron Giles? Giles is a medieval French name originally used by the followers of a one Saint Giles, a nigga that looked like this. Not exactly a striking resemblance, even if you put him in a pink fur. On the other hand, there were plenty of slaveholders named Giles. Written records trace the human beings they enslaved to Africa, oftentimes referring to them as Coromontes if they was from modern-day Ghana, Mandingos if they were from the Sahel, Igbos if they were from modern-day Nigeria. But clearly, the name Giles was passed down from someone who enslaved Africans. Now, if modern science places human beings at 300,000 years old and the oldest archaeological evidence of Homo sapiens is in Africa, Morocco, South Africa, Ethiopia, then I'll struggle to understand how 500 years here erases 299,500 years in Africa. Culturally, you resonate with America. Fine, that's a nationality. You may have European or indigenous blood, but your ancestral origin is overwhelmingly African. Take a DNA test. You tell me what it says. I can see Killer being like Cherokee, but you finna have a lot of Nigeria in there, my guy. Don't get mad at me because I love Cam. But like Africa stinks, come on. I mean, it stinks everywhere, nigga. My dogs are shit in my backyard. Now my backyard stinks.
All right, there we have it. He got to drop some science on you. Take a DNA test, nigga. All right, let's pull up Killer's response real quick, and then we can dissect what's going on here. All right.
From the Shah, I forget the nigga name.
Vic?
Yeah. We was talking about Africa. There's a lot of Africans mad. Listen, I ain't mean to get y'all mad. You're not gonna make me say I'm African. I'm not African, but I didn't say y'all stink. Even though we talk about stink shit, Vegas stink. It's Americans who stink too. But I never said y'all stink. And that kid, what's his name, Sin? Sin is in the building, by the way, PT. Yeah. My nigga Zeke say everybody here, Sin is in studio today. But what's his name?
Vic Mensa?
Okay.
Yeah, Vic.
Yo, homeboy, why is you clickbaiting, talking about I said the people in Africa sing? Because I didn't say that. I was repeating what somebody said. You clickbaiting and you clout chasing. I'm disappointed in you. But what do I expect from a nigga with a Rockefeller tattoo on his neck?
He did say he was a fan of yours.
I don't give a fuck. See, that's what niggas do. They try to diss and then be like, but we cool.
Respectfully.
Yeah, that's perfect. And niggas ended with respectfully, which is the most disrespectful word to me. When niggas ended with respectfully, it's mad disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yo, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm just trolling with the Rockefeller tattoo. I don't know why he has one. Jay-Z don't got one. But I'm just saying I don't really understand why he has a Rockefeller tattoo.
That's tough.
Yeah, I seen it's tough, man. Especially when they broke up. What you do with that?
He just pretty much clowning for fire. Killer. So yeah, we have it there. He said the initial response about African stink, and then Vic Mensa. So my question I'm gonna throw out to y'all, man. about the line about accountability, harmful comments. He did mention that he think Vic Mensa was clout chasing. It's ironically we do get an announcement that Vic Mensa is actually starting a podcast. So what do y'all think about this back and forth? You know, do you think it could have been handled a different way? Was somebody disrespectful? What do y'all think?
Well, yeah, I mean, first of all, like, you can't take like Cam'ron serious, bro. Like, you can't try to like drop knowledge on him. Like, he's not like, I mean, he's not the. Let's be serious. Like, he's not the sharpest knife in the drawer, bro. Like,
yo, I was gonna say it, dog. You said.
Yeah, man, he's not the sharpest, bro. Like let's be serious, man. I know niggas like him, like his songs, and like his music, but that nigga not like, he not sharp like that, bro. So it's like to try to like drop knowledge on him and start like getting historical on him and shit. Like, bro, that nigga don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. He don't care about none of that. So he not hearing nothing you saying. So it's like it's kind of like the people who share your sentiments about what he said share your sentiments. The people that are laughing with him are like cut from the same cloth as him. Like, so it's kind of like you not really accomplishing nothing by doing that whole video except getting engagement. So it's kind of like you kind of like confirm what he's saying about like it being a little bit like clout chasing, and it's like I fuck with Vic, but it's kind of like that what did you gain from that? Like, who did you enlighten with that video, bro? And it's like you are putting a lot of like knowledge out here, you are putting a lot of information out here, and I fuck with that personally, but this wasn't like really a case where that was necessary, you know what I'm saying? It was just kind of like unnecessary to like even acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the nigga gets on a podcast and like talks like it's a barbershop. You know what I'm saying? It's barbershop conversation. It's not no serious like it's not no real conversation.
Like a DNA test and shit.
Yeah. He's just talking shit on there, man. Like, that's I think that's how people can't take fucking Cam'ron serious, bro, or Mace. You know what I'm saying? Or Mace for that matter. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I do agree. Like, he, as far as like, if he even watched the video, as soon as he heard let me tell you about the history, he was probably like, man, fuck what this dude was saying. I don't want to hear none of that. But I do think if he's right about like, yo, Vic, you took a clip of me referring to what somebody else was saying and took it out of context to make me look bad, then I get where he's coming from. Like, that wasn't me saying. If he was saying that shit though, then I'm like, all right, bro, yeah, you definitely was being ignorant and you're opening up the room for people to have these ignorant conversations. So, you know, if you look at Vic and all the content he's been posting, which I do like that he's trying to like enlighten people on certain shit. You know, he's kind of like, yeah, this is my lane, so I'm walking in it. I feel like I should call out my peers if they're being wrong. But if it was a clickbait thing, then Cam got the right to say, yo, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? And he's not listening to no historical facts. And like Clout said, his fan base, the people that fuck with him, they don't give a fuck about that. They probably, laughing it up with him.
I think it was a little bit of both though, because it's like, you know how how clippers on social media are. They'll take like, they'll make it look a certain way to where it's like it looks like he's saying that, and it's like Vic Mensa isn't going to the fucking podcast and watching the whole like 2 hours of Cam'ron and Sin City. Like, he's not doing that. No, I mean, anyone who isn't a fan isn't doing that. But yeah, like,
facts,
I think that's all it is. He saw a clip that got clipped up. That's how fucking social media works. That's how this
When
shit
I
is
saw
now.
it too, I was like, "Oh shit, what the fuck? Why would he say that?" But here's where I think he has to take the extra step though. If you're gonna choose to make a video, edit a video, peel the fucking orange, while you peeling the fucking orange, nigga, you can go find that clip and say, "Oh wait, this is the whole context of that specific clip." You know what I'm saying? Like you probably got maybe
Niggas
somebody
ain't doing
that
no
will.
research.
You know what I'm saying? Like while you peeling that orange, you might as well go do it. So that's his fault as far as like not getting the context.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like at the same time, yeah, in the day and age with like, yo, shit, if we say something on here and it gets clipped up, then it's like, damn, yeah, we could say, oh, but you guys got to see the full context. But some people are just gonna focus on, I saw 15 seconds was all I needed to see to know that you down the wrong lane. You know what I'm saying?
I guess it's kind of like I don't know, man. Like you got to know who you're like talking with. Like it's like I look at like it's like if Trick Daddy like comes out with a clip and say, yeah, like it's like if he comes out with a clip saying some ignorant ass shit, like who's gonna be offended at that? You know what I'm saying? I think people take Cam'ron way more serious than like a Trick Daddy, but it's like. Why? Because he's from the East Coast and he's more articulate and you like his music more. It's like they the same type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
well, I do agree with you. I gotta hit the button for you calling Trick Daddy out.
Oh man! Hey!
I gotta, you know. And let's welcome in Dale, man. I got 2 bones to pick with you, dog. Pause. You ain't got no motherfucking headphones on. I got these hot ass headphones. You need to buy some, nigga. We'll send you some. Send the address. But I'll let you slide one time, bro. But if I got these hot ass headphones on, you gotta, and you're late. You're late too.
I had to help my mom with some banking.
All right, you don't mention mama. You know black people like mama, so you did that shit on purpose, then.
He said, "Quick, mom!" Shit, he can't say nothing.
Goddamn, I can't even cuss this nigga out now. All right, what you got, man?
I like how it is like this is a mature thing. Cam'ron's not like coming out and like calling him all kind of names, and like Vince came down and like calmly spoke to the Breakfast Club. He wasn't rah. So I think this is a mature argument, and this is a learning. This is something that you could probably learn from. Like Cam'ron could probably be like, you know what, I was ignorant. I learned from it, and we can all gain more knowledge of the situation. So other people don't say stuff like this that may offend other people of our same color.
You don't think it was something with the announcement? You know that Vic Mensa starting the podcast too, right? I think that's part of what.
Yeah, but if this was like 5 years ago, I would have put that on him. Like when he was wearing Confederate flags as like on his jackets and stuff, I would have been like, all right, this nigga's nasty. But he's been educating people. He's like light-skinned Van Lathan.
Wow. That's a hell of a fucking comparison, bro.
Hey, that nigga ain't rose his voice at all. He ain't yelling. I ain't seen him yell at Soul. He's been like, yeah, man. Yeah, we gotta learn. We gotta learn with these oranges.
You know, we can't be ignorant out here, y'all. Nah, but I think Cam can say the timing of it is very funny that you choose to pick on me when you also are dropping this podcast. But yeah, I do think it could. I do think they handled it as best as they could, as far as like Cam saying like, yo, you chose it for clickbait. Now whoever want to side with you at that point. But that's why I think you take them 2 extra steps before you start talking about somebody's name. Like I see clips on top, but I'm gonna be like, all right, I might say something about it. But if somebody decides to say, hold on, you didn't get the full context, then I know that's my fault for not doing my background research. You know what I'm saying?
That's the game now, though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing that. Everybody trying to leverage shit into their like platform that they got coming out. And, you know what I'm saying? Like if the roles were reversed, like Cam'ron would have done the same shit. Like, oh, also I got a podcast coming up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just how everybody operates now. It's weird. I think it's weird, but whatever.
All right, we'll play this response. I wouldn't even call this a response, but this is from the Breakfast Club after all that.
Well, at first he said that he felt that you misread what he was saying, that he was repeating what somebody said, and he thinks you took that out of context. That's what first. Was that the case?
You know,
I think sometimes we're not all having the same conversation. Like nationality and ancestral origin and culture, these are all different things. I do see oftentimes that comments are made that Black Americans have no culture. I mean, that's just untrue. You know what I mean? Black American culture is the most globally influential culture on the planet. Every corner of the planet is emulating Black American culture. And the truth is also that we've been fed an anti-Black narrative on all sides. Like, as Black American people, we've been fed an anti-African narrative. As Africans, so often I see people fall into demeaning Black Americans because they think it's like their ticket to assimilation or proximity to whiteness. Like, all that shit exists. I don't think any relationship of substance can be based on a lie. Like, we can't brush none of that under the rug. It's all legitimate points of disagreement. But who does it benefit, though, for us to be separated? Is my big question. Like, who makes the money from the disjointed African diaspora, Black people of the globe not being unified?
And I do think we all generalize too much, right? Because if you listen to Cam's original comments, you can't make a broad generalization and say Native Africans do not genuinely.
This nigga sound like he about to run for Congress or some shit, bro. I'm sorry, but Vic Mensa got the most bullshit voice. Like, as Africans, you see, as Black Americans, like he gives me that I'm finna run for Congress in 2028 motherfucking voice, dog. I just cannot take it seriously, man. I also find it kind of interesting, and maybe I'm out of pocket for this. I don't give a fuck though. I'm gonna say it, yo, bro. Your mama's white, bro. Your mama is fully fucking white. You are just as much white as you is Black, dog. So it seems like it's just a try hard fucking thing. Am I wrong in that? You feel me?
That's fucked up, cuz that's fucked up, man. He can't handle that his
I'm not saying it's fucked
white.
up, but I'm saying though, you're saying the Black African diaspora, this and that, and this and that, and the third, but brothers, like, you're talking this anti-woo shit, but it's like your mama's white too, bro. You gotta embrace all your. If you're gonna talk about embracing Africa, embracing this, embrace the. Are you gonna talk about embracing your whiteness too? You feel me?
I mean, do you care?
Huh?
I mean, do you care that?
I personally don't care, but at the same time, if you're gonna go this route, you gotta encompass everything. You gotta include everything. You can't just be blackity black, and just kind of ignore the other side. You feel me? You know what I mean?
He ignore. Like, explain like they ignore.
I say, for instance, like, do we hear like your other side, your other family lineage, right? You talk about being part Nigerian, right? What else are you? Are you Irish? Are you Scottish? You feel me? So if you're gonna say this anti-Black narrative and anti-white narrative, you're gonna put it black and white like that with no gray, right? Right? Your mama's white. She's an oppressor. Is she, you know what I mean, anti-Black or something like that, right?
She might be. I mean, that's the thing. You got to consider how people grew up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to consider who they grew up with and what environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a factor as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, it you know, like they'll say, he can't help who he was. You know, he can't help who his parents are.
Yeah, and I think he's choosing to speak on the parts that need to be highlighted. Like, people. I think right now, I personally feel like ever since like they made a decision to like, hey, we're gonna have Juneteenth be like a federal holiday, like that's people are taking the time off and everything for, it has now become more of a topic online where we see debates about like, oh, well, are you Black enough? Well, you're not Black American. You're not this. It's creating this whole like attack this person because they're not this culture. So I do think he's choosing to pick and speak on what is relevant right now, and it's people with this his I think the important question is, who does it benefit? And that at the end of the day, I think that's the important point that he's trying to make. I do think he could maybe, hey, you know, I do have this white background. This is why I think you white people go wrong. He could take that approach too, to just make it encompassing everyone and their roles and what they do. But I think he's taking this educational, like, what does it really mean to be Black? And here it is from different cultures. We're still, at the end of the day, fighting this battle, you know, whether your perspective is different or not.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, he's always been on this type of time. Like he had a and I'm talking about like 2010, like because I've been familiar with him since like he was like fucking with Brainiac, like Knowledge, Vic Spencer and them. When he was like on like some super political shit when he was like 17, like so he's not really new to this type of perspective, but my thing is.
Did something cut out?
Yeah, I think Clout froze. I think it's also like where you're choosing to have who you having these conversations with. I'm not sure if that's where Clout was getting to, but like Cam ain't gonna listen. I do think continue to use your platform himself to like speak on the topics. And when I saw him making a podcast, I'm like, okay, I'm hoping that the podcast is not just like, oh, I've been doing all this yapping, and the podcast is gonna be completely unrelated to like what I've been peeling these oranges for.
Try to get me out of here, man.
Oh yeah,
try to get me out of here
because I was that clone.
Yeah, because I was like, hold on, I got two. Because I was gonna say I hate to see his mentions full of because I know they full of them FBA niggas, bro. He was talking about, yeah, when he was talking about like, yo, who does it benefit? Yeah, who does it benefit? Yeah, who does it benefit to like divide us all? Like, I know they watching this fuming.
Bro,
nah, they was going crazy in them comments, bro.
I hate them niggas.
But kind of going back to like what you're saying, like the black experience. I think that's a very like depending on where you grew up at, right? I'm from the west side of Chicago. My experience might be very different from somebody who grew up like in LA in a well-to-do neighborhood, right? So I think that to me, what Vic Mensa kind of says is like the cookie cutter. And honestly, bro, you went to, I know where you went to school at because I went to that school. You feel me? I went to Chinwood Academy, bro. You feel me? Like, I know where you grew up, dog. Like, your black experience wasn't my black experience, bro. You know what I mean? So I hate to say that, but it's like we all got different backgrounds, dog. We not one monolith. We all didn't have one experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people would never experience fucking oppression or whatever, right? His shit just feels very cookie cutter for the camera, this pro-blackness, you know what I'm saying, type of like TV-ish to me, you know what I mean? And that's why I hate that shit, you feel me? As somebody who done put in work and went to like fucked up neighborhoods and places and try to mentor kids and all that other shit, you feel me? Like, it's like everybody's experience is different, dog. And if you're gonna go that route, you know, show the work, you feel me? Not saying he don't, but go to them places and mentor those kids. Go to those places and talk to them. Let me see some receipts, you feel me? It's easy to talk about shit. It's a little bit harder to have to talk to some ignorant ass lady who don't want you to, you know, try to drop knowledge to their son because we get all our knowledge from church. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done had that shit said in my face before. You feel me? So that's all I'm saying. I don't like the performative shit, and it feels very performative. Even the shit with Cam'ron feels performative to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he's just a little cheesy, bro.
Yeah,
I think that's it. I don't think what he's saying is fake. I think he's just like kind of like a little bit like cheesy. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great way to describe it. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I think that's what will make people think it's disingenuous. But I went to go fact check D. I wanted to make sure I was like, has he actually done anything for the community, like to impact?
Yes.
He apparently has something called the Save Money, Save Life Foundation. It's Feed the Block, Warm the Block, where it's like about mental health for like at-risk schools in the neighborhoods in Chicago and shit like that. So it seems as though he is, you know, tapping into stuff within the community and underserved communities. I'm not sure about like all the stats, like how much and how active he is within that community, but it sounds like he is in that lane. And I do think Clout hit the nail on the head. Like, he may sound cheesy, so it could give you that effect, like, man, is you really about this, or is you just like one of these shucking and jiving until, you know, the white man gives you the right money and then you, fuck all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So I get that. But not to play devil's advocate, I was like, let me go see, just in case he's like, well, y'all didn't go do, y'all telling me go do my fact check. Did you do yours? Yes, we did.
Yeah, I think it's like the same along the same lines as like probably like Chance. Like, people don't like really like vibe with Chance's personality, but like from what D said, like he's seen like shit that he it's like tangible.
Chance put in work. Yeah, Chance put in work.
Yeah,
Right.
but like people can kind of like I think he's kind of like aged out of the cheesiness. I think he did at one point, but like I think he's kind of aged out of that. He don't really like come off like that anymore. But I see why like people kind of like get that impression from him. So I think it's just kind of like the same thing here, maybe, but like the difference is he's constantly create. That's the thing. Chance isn't like creating content. Chance doesn't do the content creator shit. He does. Right. So it's kind of like, yeah. I think he's just playing up a personality for content. That's what it is.
And you kind of got to play the game. I don't knock nobody for playing the game. Like I said, I'm always going to like talk shit about performative shit just because that's the type of time I'm on. You feel me? Yeah, but I don't mean no harm. And I didn't really say that he wasn't doing any community work. I just kind of, just to clarify, just meant like that would be more impactful to me to show that, like clips of that, mix in the clips of that.
Yeah.
With your orange eating. You feel me? That might influence people a little bit more than the performative shit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but bro, unfortunately, that don't do numbers, man.
Yeah.
that ain't gonna get.
I can't argue. You ain't gonna hear me argue that. Not at all, dog.
Unless you Young Thug doing it for like your community service and jail things, then they was like, oh shit, look at Thug with the white kids doing his performances. But Vic Mensa, I think he probably gets more clicks off of like, let me peel these oranges, and like I'll be like, all right, what the fuck you finna talk about right now?
Pulling up the light skin or farming.
Literally he's combining the two. Like, all right, let me give a little side angle. You know what I'm saying? Then
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
He should get the kids peeling the orange with him, talking about these things, maybe something like that with him. I don't know. Like, hey, here's how you can be a better human, man.
And I just threw the stream y'all link out there. I see you, Darren Divine, out there, man. I know you talked about coming on. So if you want to come on, bro, we got a spot, bro. Come on. You feel me? Make sure I don't have to block no weirdos. I can always not let them on, though. But it's out there if you want to come on the panel. But appreciate you coming through, man. We got Cam out there, dog. Collectivism is big business, ironically enough. I mean, collectivism can be positive and both negative, depending on what team you fucking with, I guess. Any last thoughts on Vic Mensa, man? Are we gonna tune into this pod, dog? Because that's what we need, right? More rappers with podcasts, right? I was just saying the other day. I was like, you know what? We don't got a lot of a fucking rapper with a podcast, bro.
But they gotta be funny though. Like a lot of these podcasts don't be funny.
Maybe we could take some of the ones that are currently running, see what Vic's given, and then give them that spot. Because there's dudes that be getting views for nonsense.
Because
I'll
go ahead.
I was gonna say all these rappers with podcasts, and ain't nobody doing no hip hop history podcast.
Exactly. It's
Are you
letting it's Jim Jones accent? Are you letting the girls in the club drink off your bottle? Like they ain't talking about shit.
Nah.
That's nasty word.
Y'all come on. I wanted to give that nigga Crash Dummy 2 weeks ago.
Not no more.
Tell me you saw that shit in Say Less video.
Not no more. That's done.
Man,
that podcast is done.
Oh, they done for real? They done for real?
Oh yeah.
It broke my heart, bro.
I thought that was like fake shit. I thought that was fucking.
Oh, they done.
That Mano.
And apparently, Mano put his hands on Jim. Apparently, I mean, that's
what Mano do though, bro. Mano
put hands on niggas. That's why
I'm not confirming. What did he say though? What did he say to make him go over the edge this time?
I don't know. I'm not saying 100%. Not on the pod. This yeah.
I would be shocked, bro. Who would be shocked with that though? You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I don't know. I see MREC post that shit. And I don't know. I'd be like 50-50 with fucking MREC, but
man, the first thing I heard about Mano was him beating up Lil C's, bro. That's like the first. He's basically what Lil Kim bodyguard, basically running around beating up people for Lil Kim. But let's get into the next topic we got at hand, man. This will be the last week we talk about this motherfucker, I promise you. Given a strong backlash against the AI-generated Prince track, I'm going to play in this video y'all going to see, and then we're going to talk about Fenix Flexin. So, actually, let me play this video first because it kind of is the gist of what we gonna go on.
So you may have heard that one of the biggest hit songs of the summer is this utterly garbaceous, fake AI-generated song named Rubbers by Fenix Flexin, which we now know was specifically created by an AI program named Treblo. And I had never heard of Treblo before, so I decided to test it out and see how it compares to these other programs like Suno and Udio. And I want to show you the results real quick so that you can all join me in pondering exactly how cooked we are. So I didn't do anything fancy. I didn't touch any advanced features. All I did was type in 80s Minneapolis funk song about AI music being evil, and then I pressed the button. 30 seconds later, there's 2 complete songs generated. I want you to listen to the first one and specifically listen to the voice that this thing generated.
Take your hands off my soul. This machine has no control. Every note that I know ain't something you can program or clone. No, you can clone.
Are you kidding me? That's Prince's voice. It just straight up replicated Prince's voice. How is this okay? There is no way you were going to tell me they did not steal Prince's catalog and put it into their data set. So I don't know. You tell me, like, is this actionable? I feel like something should be done about this. This is not okay, man. There's thieves in the temple.
All right. Ethical. Where the ethic is at? What do y'all think about what the fuck we just heard?
No, it's fucking disgusting.
That needs to be abolished.
Yeah. Oh well. Good news. Good news. I seen some shit today. Spotify next month is rolling out a thing where they're taking away royalties for AI music. Not just that, but they're making it. They're using the new detection technology where they can detect if a song is AI, and you have the option to disclose it, and they mark it accordingly whether you disclosed it or not, whether you chose to. Yeah. So they taking those steps and like fuck Spotify, but that's like probably the first good thing they've done, and who knows how fucking long. And the thing about it is,
people back in too. That's a smart move.
Yeah, this is such a blow to. I mean, they're just doing it for good press. That's all it is. They don't give a fuck about any of that. But this is like, I'm seeing people say, "Oh, we're cooked." I don't really know about that, because if they follow through on this shit, this is like a death blow to AI music, essentially, because you're not seeing people sell AI music like direct to consumer. Streaming is kind of like all they have.
Literally.
So it's like if they cut that off completely, you're not getting any money. You're getting exposed for it. And on top of that, any press that you get isn't going to be good press. So it's kind of like it's only going to hurt you to participate in that.
So now you got to play real music.
Yeah. So it's like, it's only going to hurt you. So it's kind of going to be like a death blow to AI music. And I mean, that's like I said, that's like if they follow through on this shit, because they put out a whole press release about all the shit that they're going to be implementing next month. I'm like, I'm looking forward to seeing what that causes and what that stirs up, because that's going to be once they launch that shit, that's going to be a crazy press week. Yeah, it's going to be
the other streaming platforms to follow suit, like Apple and all of them too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Definitely got to do Apple.
For sure.
That's
And
crazy.
And then bring on, we got Mr. Darren Devine in the building, man. And bring you up aboard. Mr. Devine, what is going on with you, bro?
Peace, everybody. I'm thank you for bringing me on, man. I'm like I appreciate what y'all brothers be doing. You know what I'm saying? So far as y'all
Man, don't
platform,
forget
y'all
Lee
super
now. Don't
dope.
forget Lee now.
Once
Lee,
listen, they be calling me bro too. It's gender
I
neutral.
mean, I thought bro was the universe. I thought bro was the universe. I thought bro was universal language.
Not you. That's what I said. My
Bruh,
bro call me bro too, so you cool. You cool.
well, peace and love to you too, sister. It's all good.
No, it's all love. It's all love.
Yeah.
All right, so you did you hear the topic we're on right now, man? We're talking about the AI influence, the Fenix Rubbers bullshit track, and also the video we just previewed.
Right.
So you have any thoughts on that, bro?
Yo, I don't know why everybody's fear-mongering with this whole AI type of thing, because one thing about it is they tried to, like, you know, it seems like they was trying to use AI to replace, you know, to add on to where, you know, like the streaming, and it's like, yo, we can AI all this music, and we really ain't got to pay people. But that's sort of like backfiring. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, like you say, okay, yeah, you could be into the music, but they devalued the music so much. It's like, you know, yeah, you could have a cool song. Ain't nobody just gonna just be downloading it to the point to where it's like that's gonna be their whole Spotify playlist. AI, it's like, you know, and two, everybody still praises the artist. So you can have this avatar of this AI person. Okay, when it comes time to do a show, when it comes time to talk to this avatar, what you got? Nothing. So yeah. So now it's like, okay, like that's all that, so that avatar, so that phase of it doesn't work. We know that concert sales went up. Concert sales are still expensive as hell. It's the average, like you're spending the average like $200-$300 a ticket for like that's for basic people. That ain't even like a Chris Brown or Usher. Like Usher, Chris Brown tickets, they might start at like $4, $5, depending on what type of seats you get. The nosebleed seats is like $3 and change. But people are paying it.
6 and change. I checked.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like, so really, it's all about the artist. So, you know, it's all about the artist and the kind of music that people are clinging more onto the artist and their aesthetic more so than even their music. Just in my opinion, I don't know how you guys feel, but that's what it seems like. It's like the music is just sort of like a business card, but you still have to be that person that's the face of the business.
Yeah. It's personal. It's very personal. Music itself, right? That's why I really can't. It's hard for me to listen to somebody that's like 23 years old at 40 something. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, right. What can you really teach me, or what's in your bag? Your experience is what makes your music. You feel me? If I'm not getting your experience, and even if, let's just say, if somebody wrote you, like a lot of R&B is written by somebody else, right? But you can still hear that talent and that soul and that voice, right? It's not some computer generated algorithm. It just feels soulless, and you can feel it in the music, right? When you're typing in a prompt. So I don't think that's going to take off, like you said, Mr. Divine. You know what I mean, Darren? Like, it just doesn't feel right. It feels soulless, right? There's no heart to it. You know what I'm saying? There's something about Whitney Houston singing a fucking song as opposed to you program Whitney Houston sing about Minnesota, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that just doesn't work. So, and also real quick, man, I want to, speaking on that, because I know Clout said a strike for a good thing that Spotify did, right? On the other end of that, bro, I'm pulling this article up. Suno AI music generator Suno strikes licensing deal with BMG as it preps new labeled back models. So they're actually partnering with them. So you got one, kind of seems like Spotify's kind of going the other route, at least making people aware that something is AI. But then you got Suno, or maybe if you go into the article, it does, you know, kind of say how Suno will, let me go back. We believe the future of music will be participatory, creating entirely new ways for artists and fans to connect. Suno CEO and co-founder Mikey Schulman says in a statement, building that future responsibly means working directly with other people who make music and the companies that represent them. Together with BMG, we can develop new experiences that give artists and songwriters real choice, generate new revenue, and make a bigger part of people's lives. So going back to what you were saying earlier, Cloud, it sounds like they're still going to press it or push AI music. They just want to label it so I guess correctly the monies can go where the fuck the money needs to go. Sounds like more of a business move, but what do y'all think about this?
Well, that's the thing. They want to push that because if they don't push it, their whole company sinks. They have they have to keep pressing with this shit. So they're teaming up with whoever is gonna take like whatever offer they have because they make money off that shit. Like all the subscriptions they have. So it's like they have no problem getting money. But the thing is, Spotify is kind of like cutting them at the legs, where it's like people who distribute that music through their platform, they're not going to make any royalties. So it's like people are,
we lose them again. You freeze up again. That's that Baltimore internet, dog. It's no good. But yeah, just to kind of piggyback on what he's saying, like, yeah, like it's almost like hedging your bets, right? Where you're kind of investing in AI, you're trying to see where it goes, but at the same time, you don't want to completely reject or accept it, right? That to me feels like what they was doing. You feel me? All right, we got Cloud back, man.
Yeah, man. Mikey Shulman's trying to get me out of here, man.
saying the magic word.
Yeah, man. Like that's the thing. Like they cutting them at the, like I said, they cutting them at the legs so they don't get there's no royalties from people who send their music into like Spotify and I'm sure the other streaming services are going to follow suit. And that's the main way people consume music now. So it's like, what incentive do you have to keep making AI music and putting it out? Like you're not making any money off of it. You can't perform it. You can't perform it. So it's like this. Yeah, you're kind of just making it for nothing. And it's like eventually people are gonna like, what am I doing this for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that there's not gonna be any like incentive to keep paying $20 a month to Suno. Their subscriptions are gonna dwindle. And it's like it might be a while before Suno sinks, but it's gonna sink at some point. And it's like they're doing everything they can. They're taking all the partnerships they can to make sure that don't happen anytime soon, but it will happen. It will happen at some point.
Let me ask you this, bro. What do you think about like the half and half approach? What about the people? Let's just say you have a very talented singer, right? And she types in the prompt, gets a song drawn up, it does the beat and everything, and she puts her vocals over that, what would have been AI, right? Is that still within the ethical use of AI, you think?
You said make the beat? You said make the beat?
Yeah, make the beat, make all that, even the lyrics. But if she sing her ass off over it, real vocals.
Is it Beyonce?
That shit corny. That shit corny because it's not even like it's that shit corny.
Yeah,
I mean you can argue that
beats and shit. Why not go buy one? You know what I'm saying?
Right. You can make arguments for that, I guess, because it's like it's still like a human. It's still a human element to it, but it's like that's just corny, and people are not gonna really fuck with that either. Because it's like, first of all, they're making it so it can detect. Like it's at that point where it's gonna be at the point where people are doing shit like that to like try to avoid detection. The detection is gonna get more and more advanced to where used AI elements. You know, they're already there, but yeah. So
more advanced search way.
Yeah.
Is it any worse than a ghostwriter, you think? Like if let's just say you're a rapper and you take the lyrics, like what's that dude named? Baby Chief Do It, right? Is using AI to write your lyrics any worse than a ghostwriter?
That's not next level. It's next level.
At least a human emotion did it.
Right.
Somebody You're gonna get little like nuances. That's what I'm saying. We're so new into this, man, that it's gonna be little things that people do, little trickery to try to get over the system, to try to circumvent things, to try to expedite because we try to get music out as quickly as they can. Somebody's trying to make something goes viral. What are people talking about right now? If I put this certain pattern or this certain words or the certain chorus in, now the algorithm detecting and pushes it out. So you're gonna see a lot of crazy shit, I think. You feel me? We're just getting started. You know what I mean?
But is the song good though? Like at the end of the day, if the song's good, niggas gonna listen to it. If the song's ass, like that whole Rubber song, it was cool. I got as soon as I heard it, I knew it was ass. But later down the line, got catchy. But at first, I knew it was ass. Like you could tell if the song gonna be ass. That's how I know that Baby Chief Do It song ain't ass because I was like, I can see ass in every song. This ain't ass.
I think this shit's corny. If you're using like a machine to like write your lyrics, to make the whole music, like the whole sound bed that you're performing over, I think that's just corny. And it's like some people might let that fly, but I think that's corny and that's bereft of creativity. And that's not going, that's not going to bode well for you on a larger scale. You know what I'm saying? Like there's enough people that think that shit is corny that shit ain't gonna get you too far.
But no disrespect, Clout, you're a purist. There's not a lot of purists out there.
True.
That's not a pure. I don't think that's a purist thing, bro. Yeah. There's people that are. There's people that were on fucking Playboy Cardi about that shit. Well, they aren't necessarily purists, but like they were on him about like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like using AI in your fucking album.
Yeah,
like
once I found out that shit with The Weeknd was there, I was like, all right, bro. I was already questioning, like, how do you sound like
he's
this?
using it too? He's using it too?
He confirmed, like, because people were like, and then I think there was confirmation that song, is it real? What's the song with The Weeknd that was going viral? That one.
I forgot the name of it, but I know what song you're talking about.
Timeless.
Was it that makes sense, because if you listen to the whole other album, it sounds like ICP. So I like the ICP. I like ICP artists.
That's terrible. I think a good way to end this right now is like get off the AI. Stop being lazy.
You niggas should shut the fuck up.
She's standing up.
I told you niggas to shut the fuck up and get in the fucking booth.
Get in the booth.
Get on Twitter and get in the fucking booth. I don't want to see no more tweets on either.
Get in the booth.
Bro, hip hop too competitive. Hip hop too competitive for you to be on that bullshit. Because a nigga like me would smoke you. Word up, nigga. Nigga like me would smoke you, bro. So it's like I'm just saying, like hip hop too competitive for that bullshit. For you to be writing it, having fucking Claude write your lyrics and shit like that should kill you. That should end you.
That's the most energy I heard Cloud in fucking 100 episodes. Appreciate that, man. Speaking of which, Tyga's. Oh, Mr. Divine, you sticking around, man, for the episode? I don't know if you want to stick around.
I got a minute to hang with y'all, man. Let me see. Yeah. I got a minute to hang with y'all. So yeah, man.
All right, let me know if you got to bounce, man. All right, but we
no doubt.
Happy to have you around, dog. Open carpet, bro.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you. Tyga Starface album receives Pitchfork's first 0 out of 10 in 19 years. It's children born that are in college now, sister. But Tyga has been earning quite a bit of flack for his new album Starface, and Pitchfork just took the cake in terms of his fiery criticism. Tyga dropped his new album Starface a couple weeks ago as he looked to turn himself into an 80s pop star. This new alter ego-driven album has proven to be polarizing, especially in the light of songs like Fenix Flexin's Rubbers, which takes a similar aesthetic. Recently, the artist admitted the album was aided by AI. Overall, this is a big no-no. They should put that in capital words. In the world of creative expression, once you admit to AI usage, fans begin to question your authenticity as well as intentions. I think we get the gist of where this album is going. So my first question out to y'all, have y'all heard the album, and what do y'all think of the 0 out of 10 for Pitchfork? Was that deserving? I kind of know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask it anyway. What do y'all think?
This is the first accurate review they've ever dropped. Honestly, like, I really actually tuned into this article because they led with the right score. So Pitchfork, I'm gonna give you your flowers because you always talking shit, not the right accurate shit. But this was finally some good shit. So yeah, I agree. And no, I didn't listen to it because the moment he confirmed, and the moment I heard the snippet on Twitter, fuck that. I didn't need him to confirm that shit. I heard it with my own ears. I said, that's AI. Tyga has never sounded like that. It will never will, even if he went through some sort of vocal fucking training. Like, come the fuck on. But yes, I digress. I feel passionately about it, so I'm gonna let y'all.
I like it. I love it.
Hey man. Like, first of all, we got my light skinned brother. We got to throw you in the volcano. We got to throw you in the volcano, my brother. You can't let you be running around like this no more, man. It's like, second of all, Drew Millard, we ain't forget about you. Not everybody forgot about you. So that's funny to me that he's the one who wrote this article, but yeah, nah, man, like it's I ain't listened to the album, and I will never listen to the album. I heard like snippets of the single that he put out or whatever, and it's like it's very clear. It's very clear. He I just saw that earlier. He he's talking about some like, I didn't like, people aren't reading, like I only used AI on like the beats and whatnot. Like, bro, you think, come on, bro, how stupid do you think people are? How stupid do you think people are, bro? You're not singing like that. You're not singing like that. You put your vocals in the Suno. You put your vocals in the Suno, and you had that shit like. Niggas know how that shit worked, bro. That shit's been around for like at least 2 years now. People know how that shit works. Like, you can touch your voice up to like sound like polished vocalists. Like,
I'll give you a British accent,
yeah, bro.
Mates, tea and crumpets. Like, you don't sound like
who listened to Tyga in 2026 though? Like, come on now. Like, nobody. This album shouldn't even got that many look at, man. Like, come on. It's like not. It's not.
Yeah, like I seen somebody else. The only people still listening to fucking Rack City are perverts. So
whoa.
You get that there. So
whoa, hold on. Let's not go that far.
You listening to Rack City? You're just chilling listening to Rack City.
You listen to Taste?
Not now. But
you just hanging out.
And they put on Rack City. And there was something bodacious in the corner. You damn skippy.
Man, don't double back now. You chilling, doing research, listening to Rack City.
That's nasty. That's nasty.
In your headphones. In your headphones.
Crazy ass study song. Who this? What? That's a crazy ass song. Rack City. Let's go ahead and put that on.
Yo, someone.
Let's put that on. Let's put that on. It set the tone.
Someone listening to Rack City in their AirPods is fucking sick.
That's crazy.
Specifically AirPods, because when that song came out, AirPods went around. So
that's nasty.
I'm about to get a headache.
Poor. I'm sorry, Mr. Divine, bro. It's not normally.
Maybe I guess somebody will reminisce on their most horrible moment. Like, yo, remember when we used to like this?
There's a lot of shit that I look back on. Yeah. I in my phone, like, why? Because I got the same Apple Music account. I'm like, nah, there's no way I was listening to this.
Right.
Young Doc is going down in 2020.
Hey, bro, y'all know taste. Y'all know Taste is in that playlist, bro. Yeah. Ooh. Y'all know that shit is on there. That's on your gym playlist, dog. But
that's on there too.
Let's play this. Doja Cat apparently called Tyga out to play this.
Anybody using AI? Here's what Doja Cat said.
Nobody asked me anything about Tyga, but I just felt like saying this. Tyga is a penis for making an AI album.
Okay, well, you laughed. Does she have a thing against? Does she have a thing against you, or is it AI?
Listen, I love Doja, but she made a demonic album. But I still love her.
Will you use it again?
I don't know. This was the first time I ever used it.
Well, I will say it got you a lot of publicity.
All publicity is good. What is it saying? What is it saying?
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
yeah, it's, you know, like at the end of the day, people know what I do. Been doing it for so long, making hits, catalog without writers, AI, any of this. So this is just a experiment, and this was fun, you know. And I'm just telling people where it's going, the world is going, and how I used it, you know.
Shout out to Rick James. I mean Tyga.
Puerto Rican Rick James. What are you talking? What the fuck? What the hell was I looking at?
He's tapping into his inner Rick James here. I guess he's cosplaying, but there you have it. You know, the ironic thing with this, if you don't know, what Doja's like first major single actually featured Tyga, so maybe that's why she felt the need to say something. You know what I mean? So that might be part of it. That's why he was like, I loved it. Yeah, because like that first single when she was still kind of like playing like big black girl before she started showing feet in the racist chat rooms or whatever, right? So
you're right.
Not too much.
That was
not too much.
That was Doja Cat Doja Cat post MAGA.
You know what? I was gonna say Doja used the penis for being in them chat rooms, but
showing feet,
showing ass, and all the I don't know what else.
Right.
Not too much. Not too much.
I know that those girls go hard.
Nah, she's cool people. She's cool people, but
yeah, man.
I'm being serious. Like she's cool.
Yeah, she cool.
My thing is like, first of all, I don't think that was like her working with Tyga was ever real. That was like label mandated bullshit. But so I don't think she has any sense of loyalty to him. But second of all, like I don't like how arrogant he comes across. Like when it's like people have a legitimate critique of what you're doing and like the principles that you're pretty much like crossing, and you're like your response to that is, you know, you start like dancing around it and lying. First of all, you're lying because people are not everybody's as stupid as you seem to think. So not everybody's buying that. Like, oh, I was just using AI for the guitars and the like. Come on, bro. Like, come on, man. Be serious. But yeah, like he just comes off very smug, and it's like this is not like. First of all, you know exactly what Pitchfork is. Talking about, I don't know what Pitchfork is. Like, I've never heard of them. Like, you know exactly what Pitchfork is, my man. Like,
right.
So to act smug when you're getting this like crazy negative press, because it's not just Pitchfork. To act like so smug and arrogant, I was like, oh, you guys are just behind. Like, I'm so ahead. Yeah, I'm so ahead. Like I'm so ahead of my time, you know, like I'm embracing the future technology. Like come on, man, shut up. Like
yeah. What do you think about the theory that they're throwing bags to people, bro?
I think
they are.
True.
They are. They are.
I mean, he said this is a test. Yeah, a test that you got paid for. You know what I'm saying? You're doing a paid trial right now, and you decided to put your already under the water career at risk, you know, for people to kind of pull you apart.
Yeah, like I spoke about this. I spoke about this last week. They literally have a program. They're giving grants to artists.
Yeah.
So where they disclose, it's called Suno Spark, and I'm assuming I have a very strong assumption that Suno isn't the only one doing it, but Suno is the only one, as far as I know, that are like completely open about it. And they have a program where you submit an application. It's called Suno Spark, and you get a grant. And you have to disclose that you're using them, and you tag them, and you know all that, and you promote them essentially. And yeah, they're giving incentives, like monetary incentives, for people to like go all in on this shit, man. So they definitely giving out bags.
The first person to get a bag was Timbaland. Remember, Timbaland got a big. He was like they gave him crazy money, and everybody came at the Timbaland. You, not you, nigga. You're a musician. You do this. Why is you using AI? For what? You know, they paid him so much. He was just like on board with it. Like, yeah, I'm doing my first. And you know, we were all shocked. Like, huh?
Oh, not only that, bro. Not only that, but they gave him stake in the company. He's like part owner.
Right.
Suno. Yeah.
Damn.
That's fucking bad. They just gave you a seat.
Right.
Seat at the table. That's what some people
do you
want.
guys
Man.
view damn, what's my man from Philly? Beanie Siegel, do you guys shoot him flat for using AI for his voice?
We talked about that before too.
Not necessarily, because it's like it's a different approach where it's like you're using AI because that's like first of all that's like a whole different kind of AI. And I'm not like me personally. I'm not one of the people. I know people on like the internet are very like anything with AI. Like I hate it. There's different. That's honestly what like people use to weaponize people's ignorance on it. Is you know they play into the fact where they know that like the general public isn't like isn't fully tuned into like there being different kinds of AI, and they play off the fact that you know people are just kind of like anti-AI as a whole, and yeah, so it's kind of like a voice changer I think he's using, like where it's like it's taking data that from his old music. And it's like my personal issue with AI is using it to create and generate. If you're using it like for like assisting, like it's like
auto-tune almost.
Yeah, even though I don't think auto-tune is like necessarily AI. Like people, it's like
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying it's something that changes what your natural voice is, right?
Oh no, Tyga is saying that. Tyga is saying that, but that's what I'm saying. That's my point. People are weaponizing the fact that people aren't fully like, they don't really like know the intricacies of different shit like that, to where they can to where Tyga can like say like auto-tune is AI. We've been using AI since 2007. Like, bro, it's not the fucking same, bro. It's pitch correction. That's all anyone ever needs to say. But like I said, he takes advantage of the people that don't know what the fuck pitch correction is. So yeah. It's just it's I don't look at that. I don't look at Beanie Siegel as like a bad. And on top of that, he's using his own voice. So it's like that's the ethical place that it's coming from. You're not using somebody else's voice. He's using his own voice, and he's not using it to create anything. So, you know. And the thing about the issue with generative AI, bro, is it's not like it's stitching together shit that other people made, shit that other people put their hard work into. It's stitching together that into some Frankenstein shit, and people take credit for that and put that out as their own work. But it's like, bro, you're like, all you're doing is taking credit for something that like, for like a cobbled together thing of like something that like 20 different people made, which is stealing. You know what I'm saying? So that's
you talk. They don't like you, man. They're watching you, the federales. But I mean, that's a good way to segue into the crash dummy, man. Any last thoughts on the Tyga thing? You still sticking around for the music, Mr. Divine? We got 2 more segments. We're gonna get to the music. I want you to listen to the song, bro. Gonna stay around?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. What I do have to ask is has there ever been an album that just received a 0 so far as a rating in the history?
I forgot the name of the person, but yes, it was.
Yeah, they have before. Someone did a roundup.
I can't fathom like you know, I go back to the days of the Sauce. Like I can't fathom an album that had no mics.
Yeah, they actually there's like a list on Reddit. I'm gonna send y'all the link of like every album that's ever got a 0.0.
Glad I got my point across to try to get me out of here. Again.
I know you. Federale's list, bro.
It's yeah, man.
It's
Somebody talking about the red hats. Who said that red hat shit? That's what happened. Anyway, y'all ready to get to the crash dummy?
Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do it. Lee, you up? Let's go.
Hey, Dad. All right, y'all. So I got a question for Trippie Redd. Specifically, I want to know, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing in that camp? Now, I don't call myself a Trippie Redd fan, but I know some of y'all might fuck with Sexy Red and Trippie Redd, and they are dropping. They just dropped a single called "Meet the Reds" for his album coming out called NDA, right? So I don't have high expectations, but if you're a fan, you might want to reconsider. Now, within this track, I ain't gonna play it because y'all not gonna strike me and what we gotta say. But he decided to say, I know y'all can see these words right here. Fuck these lame niggas, we gonna lynch them like a clan. Now, my question is, I know rap is filled with a lot of hyperbole, gritty language, metaphoric language, but like, is your vocabulary that limited? Like, is your vernacular not that developed that you can't open a dictionary, find some other similes, find some other ways to, let them know your ops, if they fuck with you, they gonna be dead? Like, did you have to say that specific line? Now, I know people are gonna say, oh, it's rap, but like, with today's news circulating and knowing the historical context, like, this, I don't see this as something you want to be on stage jumping around in mosh pits with your fans that we know what that fan base is looking like. You know what I'm saying? So I tell you what, I'm gonna give you and Sexy Red the first and only award you will probably get for this fucking song, and it's Crash Dummy of the Week.
And for that, you get the big old car crash.
Yeah.
Wear it with pride. All right. I like taking a week off, yo. You want to do that every week?
I mix it in there a little bit,
I'll sit back and chill. I like it. But yeah, those was like. Granted, it wasn't the worst lyrics I've heard, unfortunately, because it's so many. Man, some people might faint if they go through the 666 discography. But yeah, that was pretty.
Lee, don't listen to that 21 Savage and Offset mixtape then.
Oh Lord,
because it had that same line in it. I'm like, oh damn, I jumped for joy.
Wait, the one with Without Warning?
Yeah.
I mean, I listened to that Without Warning. When was that? Like 2017. So I was 10 years kind of dumber. So I probably was, I went over my head, but now I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, nigga? Like,
don't judge me. I rapped that lyric when I heard it. I was like, yeah, I'm about to do this. Yeah, let's do it.
I think we could do a roundup of like, hey, here's some bars you need to take back.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah, facts. If y'all ready to listen to music, I'm ready to listen to music. Y'all ready, man?
Yeah.
Let's go.
This week we got an artist, Kemp Dupree, Raleigh, North Carolina, in your neck of the woods, Dale, North Kakalaki. So let's play it. Make sure you guys mute your mics and let's check it out.
You are in love with me.
I'm certified. It's not the goofy shit you niggas glorify. The little mama up the shit from 45. Alpine goose jacket with the Jordan 9s. Fillet the red snapper, no we sharpen knives. You see the pay though. I need a vacation now in Barbados. My brother went the other way but hit you with the Kato. Sit down for they turn you to Alfredo. Me and Tan got the gallery jumping. Fuck the middleman, we don't need no salary, brother. Pay the tickets so we got the whole faculty thumbing. You see the Federal Reserves up in my eyes. We ain't trying to get over, we trying to live life. It's better that way instead of trying to go wear a disguise. The rap game in the walls of Jericho. My cassette tapes bumping still in the stereo. They love Kemp, that's from Brooklyn to Ontario. Warm Henny on the coaster, put you on a poster. Come around me trying to bluff, I'ma torch you. Hey, facts, I'm not a hipster. I go and line my pockets with the fixtures. Seen Max be up at the market, took a picture. I remember back when it was sweet, life was simple. And 64, mama cooking in the kitchen. Gave me right directions for the proper recognition. Piece to Jeff Staples, purple SB pigeons. I make a lie, give do it to my opposition. I pray these niggas stop acting like bitches. That's real, man. May Allah help you niggas out, for real.
There we have it. Kemp Dupree with the Gallerita. First up, J Cloud, bro. What we doing? Thumbs up, thumbs down, and your thoughts.
Oh man, yeah. He's nice. He's dope. He's dope, and the beat was dope. Yeah, I gotta give it a thumbs up. I gotta give it up.
All right, man. A few words, but very impactful. Thumbs up for Cloud, man. That's a big. It might just be 2 thumbs up because he's hard to get a thumbs up from.
Yeah, he's nice.
All right. We got 1 thumbs up. Lee, what do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down, and your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, it was, on the slower vibe as far as like the tempo and everything like that. But I did like the lyrics. I feel like he didn't do too much, and the beat was very fitting for like his cadence. So I'm gonna give this a thumbs up. I am definitely curious to see what else he got going on. So yeah, this is something that I will have in my playlist. So I'm pugging with it.
All right, bet. I'm up next. And I gotta put Dale on there too. Now you go out me, Dale. Yeah, thumbs up, easy. Kind of reminds me of that soulful shit, that old Kanye beat type of shit. I said that earlier. But yeah, man, dope. I think the lyrics was fitting, kind of a shorter song, but I think that was fitting for this type of production. Some songs don't really need all that hook and all that other shit. So this felt like me a good showcase of his talent, along with a good soul beat, great sample. I'm gonna have to find what he sampled that from. Mr. Divine might know if you feel me. But I'm giving a thumbs up, man. Easy for me. Dale, man, I'm putting you up next, dog. What do you think?
If you ever heard cooking soul beat, this literally reminds me of it. So it put me in that whole like old school, like old sampling mindset. And shout out to North Carolina, shit hard, and he ain't trying to sound like J. Cole, so that's another shout out too. Nah, because a lot of niggas from North Carolina be trying to sound like J. Cole, and it's like, all right, man, I know y'all niggas ain't that hard.
Facts. We got 4 thumbs up, man. It's gonna be a clean sweep, Mr. Divine. You up, man?
Yeah, man, he was definitely in pocket with his rhymes and stuff like that. The beat was just something that I'm saying, that was sustainable. So yeah, he get a thumbs up, man.
All right, clean sweep, yo. Kemp Dupree, bro. Guess what? You got all thumbs up, dog. I know I messaged you. I should have sent you the message that we're going live, but I be doing 50 million things at one time. But I would definitely clip it up and send it to you. But you get the flawless victory. Good deal. And of course, even though this week we were pretty consensus that this was a great song, we always give the disclaimer anyway. Do not judge a person off one song, because they can have something in the pocket for you. You feel me? They might have a discography, a classic for you. So we're going to pull up Kemp Dupree's Instagram real quick. 771 followers. Let's get that up by the time this podcast gets done. I want to see that move. Otherwise, y'all some haters, bro. But Kemp Dupree, man, make sure y'all check him out, man. He's on Spotify and all the streaming platforms. Let's on here support independent artists, because it's kind of what we do here, is support the independent artists, man. So that's all I got, man. Any last thoughts, anything about the track in general, Kemp Dupree? Any advice y'all want to give or anything like that you might want to hear? Going, gone. All right, man. But we appreciate you, man. They definitely, once again, check them out. Kemp Dupree. Let's get into our next topic at hand, which I'm going to bring up shortly. We got Kurupt recently spoke about his challenges with addiction, what he got through, and things of that nature. I'm gonna play this clip real quick, and we'll go into the discussion on the Big Boy Show. Shout out to Big Boy, man, legend. This thing ever loads. My internet bad as clouds.
With my situation with bouncing back with the help of God, first and foremost, you know, my team, like with this album, our team, the team is everything. You know, I went to stop drinking. I guess this is why God popped me on my ass, because I said, you know what, I'm gonna do this, stop drinking and do this. And then, believe it or not, it was Dr. Dre and Eminem who came to the table and got me a place where I could be and get away from things. Dr. Dre and Eminem did that for me. Eminem, he came to the table, put his folks on me, and his folks got me some place where I could get away and be away from everything.
And this is around that time, the healing time and everything?
Years before. Oh. The first time I was doing my intervention of stopping, you know, it was Dr. Dre and Eminem put me with his peoples, who got me into a program in a facility to get away from everything, and I could cleanse. And that's crazy, because it was Dr. Dre and Eminem. And then this go round, it was the Champ. And, you know, that just goes to show my original circle.
Does this one feel different for you, Kurupt?
Totally different, because I'm ready to do it. Where before it was, okay, I'm gonna try.
Right.
You know, and I ain't something I really wanted to do, but it felt right. So I tried it, and, you know, as you can see, it didn't really pan out. But this one, God sat me down. There's no try. You have to.
All right, you heard it there, man. So my question to y'all, we heard what Kurupt said about how Eminem and Dr. Dre basically did an intervention, and M hooked him up with his people, because as we know, as it's been well documented, he had his own struggles with addiction. So there's a story like this, you think, push the hip hop community to treat addiction as a health crisis rather than a weakness. You feel me? We recently had a lot of young people too. You had Juice WRLD. You feel me? Who's that dude on 1017? Scar or something? One of them cats just passed away.
Yeah,
and almost the whole screwed up clip. You feel me? From that lean. You know what I mean? So what do y'all think about stories like this? Could this be an inspiration to the hip hop community, young and old, to kind of, you know, take that challenge head on? What do y'all think?
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh, good.
I was just gonna say I hope so, because it's like I seen Fabio Foreign speaking about this
that's another
today, and he was saying, like, his perspective was everybody thinks that, oh, I could just put it down, like I'm just like, whether it's whatever it is, like I can put it down, like I'm just doing it, you know, I'm just doing it or taking it or whatever it is, because I want to, until it's I want to every day. You know what I'm saying? So I hope so. I hope this is like I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it will be, because then not everybody has those resources. Not everybody has, like, you know, somebody like that that's willing to put that money up, but or that time that they can step away, because a lot of people are very like, oh, I don't want to be away from my kids. I don't want to be away from my family. I don't want, you know, that even though they can afford to do that, they use that as kind of like an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people use that as an excuse. You know, anything to stop them from going away for, like, you know, 1 or 2 weeks. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Addiction is hard. Is a hard battle to fight against. Even if you see the addiction getting to you and you know you gotta change, it's just something about that just makes you want to stay there. And Clout is right. People can get clean, but it has to be like a unified thing, because look at Kodak. Kodak has good, well, I won't say good, I don't know his people, but he has friends around him, and if one of them gets clean, they probably all will get, but it's like hard when all we know is this, or this is we don't have big homies that'll tell us something different.
Yeah. Your will to get clean has to be stronger than your will to want to do the drugs. And until you can like have that be the leading thing, then it's hard. And you know, a lot of people that see their family members, they're like, "Oh, why can't you do it for the love of the family?" It's like, nah, bro, they in a whole nother, they battling a whole nother demon. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not an easy feat, even with the resources. You see celebrities all the time.
Yeah, I'm definitely pulling for him. I had the pleasure of chopping it up to him. There was an old school hip hop concert down here in the ATL, and he was in the building, man. You know, he's a real sincere individual, man. You know, he's very approachable, and you know, we got a chance to flick it up and everything. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he can pull, he can pull whatever resources he has to, like, you know what I'm saying, to beat that, man, because addiction, you know, it ain't no joke, man. So, you know, and he's a real sincere individual, so I'm definitely pulling for him to that he's able to get over that.
For sure. I agree. In addition to that, too, do y'all think it's like a stigma in the, not even just hip hop in general, just in the music industry overall, of this drug culture, right? Like the rock star mentality. I think hip hop has kind of seen that or took that as well. You feel me? Do y'all think that is part of what it would? Now, granted, Kurupt was I think it was alcohol was his vice, right?
Yeah.
Which people downplay that too as well, right? Because it's just look, it's just him Hennessy, right? And we seen what young M.A. was going through with her, you know what I mean, addiction, right? So do y'all think that's part of it? And do y'all also think, like, is it the differentiation that people kind of make between like alcohol and maybe other, you know what I mean, vices or other kind of things? You know what I mean? Take it more light.
Lean is still heavy. Niggas pouring green, red, and black. I'm like, bro, when you start drinking, I said this before on the episode. Once we start drinking black, niggas gotta stop doing it. Nigga, we gotta go to doctor. You should not be drinking chemical X.
That's crazy.
But it's real. Like niggas
Nah, you're right.
Niggas really walk around just drinking black all day and be like, nigga,
terrible. What they say in Spanish, terrible. Yeah, man. I think overall, on the second part of that, what do we think about the fact that M helped them out and didn't really say, like, on some humble shit, like didn't even say nothing about it or whatever, right? Does that kind of like, because we always get the flack, I know it's kind of a cliche thing these days to be like, oh, Eminem wasn't that great of a rapper. Eminem was, don't nobody listen to motherfucking Eminem. Eminem ain't better than so-and-so and all this other shit, right? But do we kind of take for granted, like, not even just the shit that Eminem did on the mic, but like outside, because he felt, I've heard low key, he felt a lot of motherfucking people.
Yeah. He's a good dude, man. He's very much a good dude, and like he's. I mean, he loves hip hop, bro. He loves the culture. He like I don't like when people I don't really like fuck with when people do the whole like he's a culture vulture shit. It's like he's like the complete opposite of that shit, man. Like it's and I'm just going off of what I know from Porter, from Mr. Porter. And yeah, he's man, he helps a lot of people. He helps a lot of people pay their bills. Like he's the real deal, man. And I mean, that's kind of like consistent with people that are like that. They'll usually, it's like we were talking about Chance earlier. People that are like that are cut from that cloth of like, bro, I'm trying to make the world a better place. Like whatever resources I have, I'm trying to make sure I can help people. They're not the loudest about it. You know what I'm saying? They're not the ones like, you're not seeing press releases come out like every single week about like causes they're donating to, or like, you know, college funds that they're helping pay off and shit like that. Like they're not, they just focused on what tangible impact they make. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's a good amount of people like that, but like I said, they're not the ones loud about it.
Yeah, do the work, bro.
Yeah.
Do the work.
Yeah.
If you keep me alive, that's tangible. Fuck that. That's tangible as fuck. Hey, yo. Boom. Got it.
And I agree, man. That culture vulture shit is super whack when it comes to Eminem. Eminem was out there like battling fucking in the 90s, the early 90s, literally out there battling cats before this was such a big, thing, before people was getting the super crazy deals and shit like that, like strictly for the love of the culture. You can criticize what he did, some of the stuff he done. Yeah, I know he made that song about black women and all, but it's like, bro, when you was fucking 18, 19, you probably said some of the craziest, most ridiculous fucking shit, so overall, if your body of work shows that you a good person or whatever, man, like to nitpick somebody, if somebody had a camera on you in your life 24/7 and recorded everything you did, you can do 99 fucking great things, and then people gonna have that one thing, like you said earlier, the negativity, and they're gonna broadcast it forever. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta keep that in mind.
He got the
OG. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, he got the OG buckshot on like a record like a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking buckshot.
Yeah, so you got people jumping on him or some shit. Then he had a video, young boy jumping on.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. People don't respect the OGs, man. That's disgusting, but
yeah, despicable shit, man. Any last thoughts on that, man? All right, let's keep it moving, man. I don't want to keep everybody too long. We're getting close to the time, but next one we got, bro. Rhapsody coming out with a new album. So first I'm play this video, then we're gonna kind of go into the album thing. But she's speaking on this one about kind of the industry, the media. I know part of it is my big gripe is that I don't think she gets nowhere near the fucking promo that she should. But I'm gonna play this video real quick.
Sometimes it feel like on a mainstream business level, we've given the culture away.
Sold it out, or
yeah, definitely sold it out or watered it down. The culture is beautiful, like it's strong, like what the culture really is outside in the street and everyday life in small, cities, countries, towns, all around the world, groups of people. But on a mainstream level, like what we project to the world of what hip hop is, like it could be, very small of what how women are represented, even how men are represented. This idea of what hip hop is, flashy, it's gangsta, it's no, it's a beautiful art form. And I think we haven't protected it enough in that way. Even in media, we aren't protecting it enough. Like even some places we go to sit down and tell our stories, we're giving it to the wrong people, I think.
The next bar you said it was to the gate on the culture and turn the key. No Jumper and Vlad, the whole industry.
Again, like why do we go sit down with certain people and give so much of a story away that I don't think is necessarily protected in the I'm just trying to see the angle. I just love this culture too much, and there are people that really love it and care about it, and we won't go sit down and have these long conversations with them, right? We'll talk about things that we don't like versus the people that we do like. It's like, how are we being intentional with our art form and our story and our truth and who we give it to? Like journalism matters, who holds our truth matters and how it's presented to the world. Like, I just think we should care more about it.
I gotta get a yeah hold to that. Sorry, but I gotta give a yeah. But what do y'all think about what she just said there, as far as being intentional, particularly with who we sit down for and things of that nature? I'm not even gonna throw shade at who some people that I'm sure we don't all care for, right? But what do y'all think about the words?
I think she said a couple already in there that I definitely agree with. The Aiden Rosses of the world and all these guys that, when you ask them about the culture, they have nothing but ignorant shit to say. And, I do think, go and speak on impactful stories. Go and speak on, what was the motivation behind this track versus like she said, what you don't like and all this clickbaity topics. But, it's the name of the game. Everyone wants to go viral for a quick moment, but it loses like the passion behind the project. And then now it's like you see people in their rollouts, it becomes, oh, like you remember when he was beefing with this person and nothing came of it? Well, what did you think about the album that followed up? Oh, it actually dropped. You know what I'm saying? So like when you get caught up in the nonsense, that's all people think about sometimes is the nonsense rather than the music and the quality. I could even make, some people might say it's a stretch, but with T.I. rollout, he was focused on, oh, 50, you were supposed to do a versus with me rather than like, let me roll out the feeling that y'all are going to get when y'all listen to these tracks that's supposed to give you a nostalgic feeling, right? So maybe someone say it was reach, but I'll say that's an example there. And so many others have those examples as well.
Yeah. No, you're right on the money with that.
But I think, well, to the T.I. thing, at least with T.I., it was music he was leaning forward. Even though he was still like talking shit to 50, I'm talking shit to 50 for wax, and that's more respectable. But I don't like what damn, I forgot Rhapsody said, because nobody's putting a gun in these people's head to go to Vlad or Aiden. Like, these people are just going on their own volition. Now, if it was like that was the only platforms to go to, then yeah. But like, there's a bunch of like, you can go on Elliot or B Dot or Joe Budden or all these hip hop podcasts and talk. Now, mind you, what they talk about might not be your music. It might be stories that lead to the music. But I think it's more even now that everybody's like, now everybody's showing their true colors. Niggas know who to go to, who not to go to, and who to listen to and not listen to. But now you know where your feet draw on the sand. I know if I could come over there or not.
Yeah, I think that's her point though. Like, her point is like, why are you? Because first of all, if you can get on DJ Vlad or No Jumper, you have access to so many other platforms. Like, there's a lot of platforms that'll have you if you have that level of visibility. But you know, I think her point is like, why are you giving why are you making that part of your rollout when all these other platforms that like actually give a fuck about like what you're doing available to you? Like, when these people only give a fuck about like the drama and, you know, all the nonsense, you know what I'm saying? Or like who you're sleeping with, who your, you know, baby mama is, all that shit, all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So
thanks. And let me
Not
add
to bring
to
up.
We right here. No, go ahead. I'm just fucking
No, that's facts. I was gonna say not to like bring up Mr. Heaven Sent, but when he went on that podcast, I think we had actually showed the clip where whatever that girl name is, and she was like, well, what's your favorite position? He was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you know, and we were like, well, why would you ask him that? Like, Mr. Heaven Sent, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
she was trying to find out what the talk was.
yeah, like, I'm like, first of all, now I'm like starting to think like, is all her contents like kind of like that? And if that's the case, why did you choose to go there, bro? Like, no, she was gonna ask that.
Yeah, I think he got booked there and he didn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like when you have a reputation for that, that's people will avoid you. But if you don't have if you don't have like a pre-established reputation for like asking questions like that, or like, you know, just being weird, that's kind of like, oh, it's just we're just doing an interview. And then when you start blindsiding them with weird questions like that, it's like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
No, because I was like, hold on. I'm like,
yeah,
I was like this. Like, I don't know.
What do you think there, Mr. Divine? What you got on that subject right there? What do you think about what Rhapsody said there?
Hey, look, man, I'm gonna be a little biased because I love Rhapsody, man. So like anything she do is just dope to me, man. So I just she just has a special place in my heart, man. So there will be no slander. There will be no Rhapsody slander tolerated. So whatever. That's just me. That's just me. I respect it. Yeah.
I agree.
But yeah, she's definitely right with people. And a lot of times these people just go on these platforms just for the exposure. They're not even considering that this particular Potter is on some type of whatever. They just going on there because they know that's going to be exposure to them. So then that's what the game is turning into now. Like, oh yeah, I'll just go to Vlad because that's going to get me 100,000 views.
Yeah,
Even
when I saw
though,
oh, go ahead.
no, yeah. It's going to get me all these views, and like whatever he talks about, whatever it's whatever. I'm gonna just get the views. So that's what that whole thing is about. You know what I'm saying? All in the end. So
yeah, like when I seen the Mariah Carey on Kai, no disrespect to Kai, I know he's a huge, but it's like, what the fuck is Mariah Carey doing on the fuck? These audiences don't even intertwine with each other. Like,
right.
What the fuck is
Kevin Hart was on there?
Yeah, you know, like I just don't get it at that point because it's like you are a huge mega star, right? I get that maybe you want to appeal to the youth. Don't give a fuck about you. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. If you're over the age of like 35, unless you like Future or Drake, bro, nobody under 20 like to give a fuck about you, bro. Like it's all right, it's fine, right? But it's a lot of stuff I've seen don't make sense, you know. But I'm pull up Rhapsody's album dropping August 21st. Make sure y'all cop that.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But she got the track listing up, some interesting features. You feel me? I think you got Malice on the joint. You got George Clinton. Yo, she know.
Stop playing.
So it's an interesting track list. You feel me? You heard the guy got Afro. Actually, we feature. I think it was Banger of the Week one week. You feel me? So we hear the song. Kind of, it sounds like if we're going off that single that I've heard, it's kind of a little bit more sonically different. Rhapsody kind of more of a rapper to me. You feel me? This sounds a little bit more sonic to me. What do y'all think about that? If the whole album kind of takes that sonic sound, do y'all think that'll be a good kind of segue?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, the first thing that I got excited about when I found this out was that Porter, and for those that aren't familiar, Denon Porter is he's like Eminem's and Royce's like one of their like main producers. So he's taking the wheel for this album. And once I found that out, I was like, respect to Ninth Wonder and Crisis and all of them. But once I found that out, I was like, oh, this is gonna be like her. This is gonna be her album. This is gonna be like the one. Not just because of his pedigree, but because he's fired. He's fired. Like it's just fire. And you know, like we heard from the single, like if they complement each other well. They worked a long time ago. They worked in like 2013. They did I don't know if you heard this, D, but it was Rhapsody, Chance the Rapper, and Big Crit, produced by Mr. Porter.
What year was that?
Like 2013. This was like She Got Game. This was her She Got Game mixtape. But
you in the crates. Yeah, you in the crates. Yeah.
Right.
You talking about some recent.
No, it's a minute ago. But they've worked together before, so it's like they're not like new to each other. But once I got mad excited when I found that out. And yeah, I think this is gonna be the one. And shit, 16 tracks. She's the type of artist that can do that.
Definitely. That's easy. Yeah. What do you think about the promotion, man? Have y'all seen a lot of we see her on this podcast, or do y'all think kind of segueing or kind of tying again our earlier thing and not going on every platform just because it might get you the views? Is she intentional with the way that she rolls out? You feel me? Do she maybe avoids those bigger? Is that part of maybe the lack of promotion that y'all have seen? Or maybe y'all seen more promotion than me. I don't know.
I have not seen no promotion. And I think that's her team. Either she don't want to spread it out to the point where it's like not natural, and she just wants the people who see it to see it. And I think that's a good thing, because not everybody needs to listen to Rhapsody. Only if her fans only want to listen to Rhapsody, let her fans listen to it. And if she gets new people listen to it, who knows? She might do it. I might have to throw this bad boy on.
I would be remiss if I didn't say the only the only downside of Rhapsody is that she's signed to Rock Nation.
I didn't say it. I wasn't gonna say it out loud because Clout already getting kicked off. I don't want the Vans to pull up in the front.
Oh Lord. Hey, but I'm saying that to say this, that like you would think that would be a plus, but it seemed like she gets overshadowed. You know what I'm saying, to a degree, because like you said, you haven't seen the rollouts like you would see, or she's not on like the big blogs. Like you would think she would be like there would be some mention on like say maybe Hollywood Unlocked or something, or what is it? Not the Shade Room, but there's like another big blog on the gram where they would give her a mention. I did see her Welcome to the Culture. That's one of the big blogs that's on the gram that was talking about her the current song that she has out. But other than that, you know what I'm saying, you don't really see nothing on her. I would really love to see some more promotion on her music, because her music is her music is dope. Like, it's not
Yeah, I agree. I think this promotion is definitely an aspect that like I want to see her lean into more, and I feel like a lot of artists often miss the point of that. I feel like we always preach like promote your music, be creative with the ways that you do so. But I feel like I don't know if this is fair to say, but I kind of feel like her music kind of speaks for itself. Like her last project, some will say wasn't really promoted like that, but she still did get a Grammy for those that care about like getting those type of awards and shit like that. So I do feel like, once you give her the chance, if you're someone that doesn't listen to her music and you listen to the quality and the content of the lyrics, you're like, oh yeah, like there's no question about the talent here. But yeah, let's get some promotion. Let's get some video. I don't know, something. You know what I'm saying? I love the album cover already. Like, it's very creative. So I feel like they can lean into that more and just like show like, yo, this is black art, black culture on the main page.
I mean, it's mostly it's mostly a Jamla thing, because she's not like, the thing is, she's not like signed like exclusively to Rock Nation. She signed to Rock Nation through Jamla, which is like the thing about that is there's a little bit more play there. So it's like she's, like I believe Young Guru is probably engineering this whole shit. Because he has like he's like one of the owners of Jamla at this point. And I mean, like she's probably gonna get the same promotion as like a Ruben Vincent or like King Draft or any of them, Heather Victoria, any of them. They're like under that umbrella. And yeah, so it's that I would look at that as kind of like more of like a Jamla thing, like a Not Wonder thing, like and I know he's not producing on this album that I saw, so I know how he is.
All right, but you would think there would be more of an incentive, particularly with a huge conglomerate like Rock Nation. I know it's maybe not signed directly to her, but if she makes money, they make money, right? So you think they would put the full power of the machine behind her, or maybe she cool where she at too. I can't discount that. Like, we kind of get in this thing, particularly in the social media age, where we think like, if you're not everywhere, I see so many people that's like, yo, Bruno Mars fell off because they're not like, he's not blasting in the club in the hood. You feel me? But it's like he's on a tour. He has like 5 fucking singles charting right now. It's because it's not in your space, because we're all the fucking main character of our own story, right? Because it's not in your space, it don't exist, right? So maybe it might be a situation where Rhapsody is happy where she's at. She's a 40-some-year-old woman, a good rapper who's gonna go down as a legend. You feel me? So maybe she's happy where she's at in her lane. You feel me? So I don't want to discredit her and where she's at. Like, oh, you're not on everything. You're not on the Drake level. Like, maybe she's happy where the fuck she's at. You feel me? But I would like to see more people aware of her. You know what I'm saying? Particularly
I thought you were 36.
She like 40.
I'll just put in like I would like to see more of her in just in her particular space. So we know that she's not going to be on. There are different levels.
Right.
Of music and everything. So just in her space, period. You know what I'm saying? Like she can, like I feel like she's on the level of, say, like where J. Cole is. Like J. Cole is is at a phenomenal level where he's at. Like, you don't see him just on the radio or, you know what I'm saying, his going viral, but like the promotion that he had for this last album was super dope. It was genius to me. So just, where an artist on that level, if you can just put out and people just see you and you're able to do your shows and everybody know that you're going to be in this particular city doing your thing, that's what it is.
I will say to that though, J. Cole has like full autonomy over that. He has full control. She doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's kind of like the
duly noted. Yeah.
Definitely. Any last thoughts, man? Are we looking forward, man? Look, there. I think everybody. Why the fuck am I asking a stupid question? We are all looking forward to the Rhapsody release, and we definitely gonna try to get a review up for that ASAP. You feel me? So keep doing your thing, Queen. We appreciate you, man. Do we want to talk about Drake? I guess that's what gets the fucking clues. Drake's latest post warns that his pen isn't dry. So let's take a look at this.
I appreciate all the love. I appreciate the last few months. It's been incredible for me. I dropped 3 on that head top. Dropping albums, it's like hello and goodbye. You know what I'm saying? And careful with that reply because the pen isn't dry. I'm just letting you know. That's what I want.
We could just stop it right here. It's just so corny, bro.
What was that?
This
That's
like
good. That's how the good sound.
No, that's it. That's your guy. That's your guy, though.
Hey, I'm
Is this your goat? He was barking the other day.
He took my move.
He was barking. He might as well put the leash on his neck right now.
Right.
I'm not kink shaming. I'm just saying.
You're wearing all denim. You're wearing all denim. Going, he's not beating the allegations, man.
Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah, I was about to say it.
Canadian tuxedo.
I ain't gonna lie. His biggest rapper did it. You know what I'm saying? His goat wore the Canadian tuxedo and walked all over him. So he's clearly influenced. But I have a lot to say.
Go ahead. What you about to say?
I don't know. I have so much to say. They're gonna say I'm a Drake hater. I just feel like he just be so corny. He always been corny, though. That's just been the thing. He's always been corny.
Light skin.
No, they got nothing to do. Malcolm X was light skinned. He wasn't.
He did this. He did this.
Really corny. He's just top 5 corny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? These albums came and went. Iceman is like the one album that's sick, but the other 2 they kind of going. Like, what are you talking about? Like, 43 songs, maybe 6 are the ones that I can replay without skipping.
About Rick Ross. I think he was really talking about.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? To be fair, if he's talking about, I'll give him.
But he did mention like the Rock Nation. Like, if you watch the interview, he did say the GG. Who uses GG? Have you ever heard anybody in real life say GGs?
That's that streamer chat shit. Good game.
I feel like y'all making fun of me.
I don't think he's going to. Yeah, I don't think he's going to Jay though. I think this is for Rocky.
Oh,
He's talking about Rocky and maybe
list is
talking
so
about
long.
Ross.
The list
I don't
is
think
so
he's talking
long.
about Jay. I don't think he's talking about Jay because
honestly, I think this could be him saying to everybody. He's the type to be like, "Listen, I'll address all y'all motherfuckers all at once." Jay, Rock Nation.
Nah. He's not saying the pen isn't dry to fucking Jay-Z. He's not.
I mean, he will be delusional to say it.
That. He's not doing
I
that.
don't want him to say that, but he might be delusional enough.
I mean, if I just came off get my ass whooped for like 2 years, I might just start saying shit too.
Right. Making those gun sounds.
It's better than what 6ix9ine was shooting. 6ix9ine sound like glatata worse. I hope that dude living. I hope that dude's still alive. That shit was so funny. He had regrets for the aim.
Oh yeah, there you go. The Rock Nation subpoenas. Here we go. It's like
the Rock Nation subpoena is about to be cleared.
Now he looking around like they're about to snipe him, though. You see how he looked around? He looked around for validation. He wanted to make sure that when I say this, whoever's in the room, like
Ben better laugh. You take that owl chain back, boy. Take that out.
He had to make sure, or he thought they was gonna snipe him as soon as he said one of the two. Because why is you? hey guys, you know, it's like when the guy's trying to tell a funny joke. It's like, bro, no, stop looking at me now. You're making me uncomfortable. Like,
yeah.
Oh God.
I don't trust nobody that wears all denim. You feel something funny about you.
Hey, a good denim outfit is hard if the shoes is nice.
All denim. I don't trust you.
Man, hey, get the mariachi things on the arm. You got yourself a outfit.
Nah, that's crazy.
Back in 01, he was like getting married in the fucking.
Oh, that would have been fresh. That would have been the freshest fit ever in 01.
With the gators like this, boy. I mean,
I was about to say, don't let him put some butters on.
You talking about wearing all denim with cowboy boots on?
Hey,
the weeks.
Hey.
No, the weeks.
That's I mean,
with
like
the star on
New
the
York
heel.
edition, the cowboy boots, Texas.
I went to a
edition,
quinceañera nigga did that.
That's nasty. That's nasty.
The most random shit I've ever heard.
Bro, I saw the guy. That nigga killed that denim outfit in them damn mariachi boots.
We done went off the rails, man.
Crazy.
Do we think we're gonna get any response? That we heard the warning. We can insinuate who he's talking about, but do we think there's gonna be another round? Given that he is kind of a petty dude, right? You think he's just gonna take that ass whipping from 04 laying down, or the subliminals we're getting now? You had the Jay-Z fucking. Are we gonna get anything major? I should say. You think?
No.
Drake?
No.
Nope.
Who gets the subliminals? It's definitely subliminals. You
He's
can't
gonna continue this. He's gonna do exactly what he did before. Continue the subliminals until someone gasses him up enough to be like, bro, maybe you should drop something. Maybe you should, and maybe he might do it again. And he does subliminals in the ways like, I'm gonna say something and I'm gonna make y'all guess who was about exactly what he did here with those shady comments about the pen is dry and all this shit like that. So I don't know.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. He might throw this out. He might just put a record out. Nobody's gonna respond to that shit, bro, because nobody takes him serious, man. Everybody just makes an album now. He's a joke, man. He's a joke. So it's like he's done. He's done.
Do you think like Hov should give him like a little one bar something?
He
already did. He
did too much.
He's with Beyonce about to drop another.
The freestyle was enough too. You know what I'm saying? I
want a takeover. I want a new fresh takeover, dog.
Man, he's about to be a bake over.
Oh, it's other people. There's other people that's gonna get that, but he's not gonna get none of that.
Takeover was kind of like a little clip here and there. Like Takeover wasn't like a full. I think Nas got the worst part of that, right?
Well, no. I mean the Takeover, I don't know if everyone knows, but Takeover that was all Prodigy. But then he added a verse after Summer Jam.
Yeah, but I'm saying that verse is more impactful than I mean, we heard them, you little fuck, I got money stacks big. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's supposed to be just Prodigy, yeah.
Yeah, but I would just want to hear like a bar. I don't need a whole song, just maybe 4 bars and get him. That'd be enough to clear Drake, to be honest with you. He'll go on for 6 years about the shit just because he's Petty Roosevelt, right? So,
man, fuck that. I'm dissing Jay-Z. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna fight till
you're a Jay-Z hater, though, ain't you? Like
no, I don't hate Jay-Z. I hate Jay-Z new music. I love Jay-Z old music. Anything past 2016, I'm like, nah.
You ain't like the 444 album?
That's
no.
2 albums.
I went to go buy 444 from Wendy's.
You gotta take the bonnet off, bro. You don't deserve the bonnet today.
Bro, that's only like 12 years of hate. But that's still like 20 years of love. But that's 30 years of love, though.
That's a whole lot of hate, though.
But that's 30 years of love.
Right.
That's like
Right.
to middle school, bro. That's a long fucking time, bro.
So you know, like the Jay
you got the same. You got the same amount of hate as Dame Dash. You should say 12.
I still got my teeth.
Yeah.
I still got my teeth.
Delivering my royalty.
Oh my god, bro.
But no, what'd you say, Clout?
No, I said you hit the you don't like the Jay Electronica album?
Boy,
where he was on half of it?
I only like Jay Electronica if he's on a West Side Gun song. If not, I'm not doing it.
He's gonna hold that guns all at once.
Exactly. Boom, right there. Boom.
Yeah.
That was a great verse. That's the
hit that hate drop.
What? I did say
yeah, you kind of deserve that. You right.
Oh man, hate.
That was the best Jay Electronica
A
verse.
middle school child's age worth of hate. That's terrible. You need to get your shit together, brother. All right. Anyway, let's get to the last one we got so we can get up out of here, dog. We got Akon, man, telling an interesting story. I think Akon be lying. I think he be lying.
Man. My close personal friend Akon.
Family booked the
For the show.
It was the craziest thing because they booked me for $1 million, right? And was like, well, we want you to perform for the family. We have this huge event, and my daughter's the biggest fan. I said, okay, amazing. So we get prepared. They do everything. Like, it was set up to where it's going to be like, I even had a dressing room with all my condiments, everything on my rider. Like, it was like top notch. So, I go in and I'm getting ready for the show and everything else. It was interesting because I'm like, the castle is so big, I don't hear any music. Right? So I'm like, wow, this is huge. Like, so they're walking me to the show. They walked me through this huge hall, but there's only 3 chairs. Nah. Monster stage, LED lights, lasers, everything. And I'm sitting on the side of the stage waiting for my audience.
No fucking way.
Yeah. 3 people came. The daughter, the son, and the wife. And she's sitting in the middle. She's just cheesy, just can't wait. I walk out and it's like, okay, this is my audience. Right? Wow. So I go into my show and in the middle of it, she said, no, stop. And I was like, what's going on, sweetheart? Everything okay? She's like, I want to hear Mr. Lonely. I said, that's it? She said, yes, can you just play that first? I said, okay, no problem. So we start singing Mr. Lonely. She's lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely, right? So the song finished, she's like, again.
Nah. They can't treat you like a CD player. Again?
No. We do it. Again. Bro,
that song's never been more applicable, bro. That was you. I am alone.
The whole hour. That's all we performed.
No way.
That's it.
She was like Funk Flex when he gets a new record.
Drop the Funk Flex bombs. There we have it. Akon said basically he got treated like a jester. It sounded like, what the fuck's that dude named, the comedian? He kind of on my shit list too. Andrew something. What the fuck's his name?
The guy who was roasting Kevin Hart.
They're saying some weird shit about Kendrick and shit. Like,
my
man.
man's right beside him.
Yeah.
Or some shit. Shows.
Yeah, it sounded like when he was gonna say like, "Oh, it's treating like CD." It's like he was thinking of something to say outside of what he was normally gonna say, or what he was. I could tell that shit after a while. But we hear it here though. The kind of dynamic I want to go into is like, if you hear this story right here, right? Basically, we're like a super rich person, and I think this shit got community noted for some reason. So it might not even be, like I said, Akon be capped sometimes. But we do hear stories of other people like renting out rappers for the bar mitzvahs, and like we even heard like Lil Wayne, like I did like 5 bar mitzvahs. Like it's like these super rich people where they just rent these rappers out to come out there to perform. Do y'all think that's like part of maybe the entertainment industry as well? Because you are an entertainer, right? Or do you think that's kind of feels kind of icky, bro? Does it feel kind of exploitative to be like, you're going to come here and do one song for an hour just because I can get you to do that? Or you're going to come perform for my, my kid's quinceañera just because I got a billion gazillion dollars. You know what I'm saying? So what do y'all think about that? Just as part of the game? Or, kind of like I'm going to treat a motherfucker like that. Would you be offended by that if the bag is right? You feel me?
Hey, if the check clear,
hey, word right in my mouth. I'm performing Smack That in front of
That's what I'm talking about. That's the one.
I'm like,
That's the one.
I do think it's a way to get some money. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Just make sure the people's treating you right. Like, I'll take your money, but you ain't gonna treat me like I'm here to fucking hand out drinks and fucking hors d'oeuvres and shit. Like, come on.
Yeah, for sure, man. I don't know, man. If you're a certain art of a certain caliber, you know, I understand the check clear, but I don't know, man. If I'm used to performing in stadiums and I don't know if I'm taking that gig. I guess it depends on the bag. I'm saying that now, but I've never had a motherfucker push $1 million check in front of me, so I can only be. So.
I mean, I say a show is a show, man. It's like, you know, I mean, you could go out on a tour and, you know what I'm saying, you just get the little 20,000, 30,000 a night, but you got to do so many tours to get that where you just got this one show, million, we out. Say, I'll do the one show and chill. As opposed to going on a 20-city tour and, you know what I'm saying, you just on the road and you got to build up to that, you know what I'm saying?
But how many songs does Akon have that a kid can listen to? And how you know Mr. Lonely?
Akon got some songs kids can listen to.
Are you serious?
What? That song with Jeezy Locked Up? You can't play Locked Up.
Yeah. You sure can't. You sure can't play
that. You can't play
you can't play I wanna fuck. You can't play that one.
What?
I wanna fuck you. I see you grinding and grinding.
Bro, this
put the blame on me.
Bro, this child 12 years old. You singing Mr. Lonely. You talk about suicide.
Nah, man.
That child vibing to suicide, bro. You can't.
She was listening to it on the mom. She playing Mr. Lonely. It's like, whoa, what's going on here?
And the child's 12 years old, and that song's 20 years old. Like, where was she at in her life?
What about right now? What about right now?
I mean, I don't know what you can bro. I have no idea.
I'm talking about the joint. I'm talking about the joint right now. I'm talking about the song. You don't remember that?
What song?
Right now.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's for kids. That's for kids.
That's one.
I mean, like I said, you got Lil Wayne at a fucking bar mitzvah, bro. Like, does Lil Wayne have a lot of kid-friendly songs? They're gonna
grow up eventually.
Doing trap queen, so
they're gonna grow up eventually. Fuck it. Play them all the songs, man. Fuck it. We're going to Akon. Fucking
get 3-6 in here. Call 3-6.
Yeah.
If we're going that way, get 3-6 in here. Get Juicy J and Paul on. But I think a lot of it's just a flex, bro. All this stuff is a flex to get these big comics to get. I don't even think half the time these kids know who the fuck these people is, dog. It's a flex to flex on the other rich people. Like, you know, do we think they coming at the Rolling Stones like that though? You know what I mean? You think Mick Jagger coming for the bag to do
Ain't no, I don't know if there's a kid that would be like, mommy, can you bring the Rolling Stones? I don't think there's no Gen Z who can even fathom who the Rolling Stones is.
Touche.
Tell you what, they're gonna be.
These Gen Zs barely know Tupac.
Taylor Swift. If anybody throwing Taylor Swift the bag to perform for him in front of 3 people, you feel?
No, Taylor Swift got too much money.
That's what I'm saying.
Take a mere $1 million gig, you know. That's a different thing. Akon ain't. I don't know. I ain't gonna say he hurting, but you know that's something. He could take that $1 million and do whatever. You know, Taylor Swift. That's chump change for her.
Did he put the mice in Africa? Remember Akon lit up Africa?
He's from Senegal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, you know, if he could just get that, pocket that, and you know what I'm saying? Hey, certain artists, I don't think they just need it. They just need the money like that because he would have turned it down. He'd just been like, nah, I'm good.
Thanks.
All right, man. Any last thoughts on that joint right there? All right, man. Let's get ready to get up out of here. So we're gonna go to our outside algorithm where we put the people onto any songs. I'm not sure. I know you kind of on the fly there, Mr. Divine. So I'm not sure if you have songs. Not you can skip this part. And we just shot you at the end. But if y'all got any songs, man, y'all or any artists in general, y'all want to put the people on, this is the time. So make sure you guys pull out your playlist, man. What you've been listening to, mainstream or independent artists. It really doesn't matter, but outside the algorithm, what are y'all listening to, man? What y'all got, bro? Whoever can go first, go first.
So I've been listening to this new artist from I think Alabama called Fox BD, and it was a song with him and Babyface Ray called "Pharmacists Are Us." Hardest shit in the world. My liver was hurt when I heard every bar. That's how good it was.
You're an interesting character. Who next?
I got it. Yeah, I've been listening to this girl Fauna Hughes. She's it's kind of like R&B pop. It's fire. Her and Von P just put out a new album. For those like that are familiar with Von P from like Tanya Morgan. And that's just good. Like he produced the whole thing. He has a like the intro is like a ode to Slick Rick. That's probably one of my favorites on there. But yeah, Von P's he's the real deal. So
okay, dope. Lee, you got anything this week?
Yes, I actually do. Looking at my list, I actually have a review that I'm doing for someone called Swagger Dagger. So I'm checking out his song called Underground Monopoly. So far what I heard wasn't too bad. Just gonna, try to give some constructive criticism. But yeah, under the radar for sure. On the IG is Johnny with an A, Dream Chaser. So I'm gonna see what's up. My only recommendation for him is that I hope none of the video creative he uses is AI, but I'm gonna look for myself to make sure.
Definitely dope.
Especially in today's topic,
Show. Mr. Divine, you got anything you listen to, or you ain't got nothing right now? If not, that's cool, man. I can't hear you. You muted? Let me unmute you, dog. You muted.
My bad. I'll just throw in one album. My homeboys out of New York, H&L Associates, they got an album called The Mission Statement. L Lucky, he's Pastanusa's brother. And they got some production on there, scratches by Evil D. So it's a nice project. It's on all streaming platforms. I encourage everybody to check it out. You know what I'm saying? Give a listen to it. Tell me how, you know what I'm saying? See how you jam out to it.
All right, cool. I recently had a post which made me go back to revisit an album I listened to about a year ago now. Divine Chaotic Desire is one of only the two perfect 10s I've ever given as far as reviews. Independent artist named Divine Chaotic Desire. She blends kind of R&B and rap. Once again, came out 2023. I'm spinning that bitch. I just got onto it last year. Definitely a dope album if you're into like the R&B fusion with the rap, man. Like I said, hopefully she drops a newer project. But dope. Like I said, if I don't give out 10s, I've only given out 2. Goddamn it, it's a good album. So make sure y'all check out Divine Chaotic Desire. Outside of that, I've been the only thing I've been listening to, I've been spending that Shrimp Life for like the last 2 days so I can write this review, which that shit is Shrimp Life 2, dog. I'm doing a review, the old school flashback review rewind shit. So I had to listen to the shit 10 times. And good turn up music.
Mannequin Challenge.
Mannequin Challenge. Yep, Black Beatles stuck in my fucking head. So those are the only 2 things I've listened to so far. Hopefully I can get back into at least checking off one of those reviews we got in the back burner. But that's all I got, man. So the last minute we always give to our guests, you feel me, and our panelists, so they can go ahead and promote, because everybody here is a talented creator in their own right. And I would be amiss if I didn't give people the chance to promote their dope shit. Excuse my cussing. Lee, What you working on?
So working on more reviews. So I did an article last week for Davies and Harry Fraud. So I'm trying to get one in weekly with these articles, and also got another episode coming on my end where I got like 6 underground artists to go through. And just gonna talk through like a song by song review. Sometimes it's just hard to decide. I'm like, all this music I'm listening to, let me pick one. So, I'm gonna stop being indecisive, and y'all get that new episode coming soon.
Hey, I like to hear. We working over cheer. Take you a year, holy. Dale, what you working on? I'm saving Divine. You going last, man. You gotta go last since you new come. Dale, what you got?
Well, I'm working on show recommendations video because the video I was gonna work with my niece since school started. I had to push it back, so I'm working on just a video giving out show recommendations, and I think I'm gonna start doing that now. Each week I'm gonna try to get like an old school anime or like an anime that people haven't heard of, and do a recommendation and going through it and giving a synopsis and shit.
Okay. I'm not, man. I went to the anime shit in Tampa, dog. Wow, hundreds, man. I can't even tell my stories on this platform.
Hey,
but man, y'all anime cats, bro.
Hey, there's some bad ones out there. Trust me.
It's ridiculous. Take you there, though, man. We appreciate you. Dog. And Cloud, what you working on, my brother?
The usual, man. Just working on music. I put out like a demo, like over some Hudson Mohawk. Shout out to Hudson Mohawk. And just regular shit, man. Just trying to stay consistent.
I feel you, dog. We appreciate you, and shout out to Cloud, man. You got us the music submissions. We already got submissions. You a man of many talents, dog. Renaissance man. I think back in the motherfucking day. But we appreciate you always, Cloud. I think you might be actually behind me, the number one in the amount of episodes on, dog. We gotta get you a lifetime fucking award, dog. And Mr. Divine, dog, what you got? Let the people know about your platforms and what you got going on, man.
Okay, so I got a platform called moodslingers.com. We basically curate events, we also do independent artists. We have an event coming up next month called the No Stress Fest. It's an annual event where we just highlight independent artists in the area of Atlanta. And, we do album reviews and all that kind of thing. I just was at the Invest Fest that they had here in Atlanta this weekend. And it was a very dope experience. I got to meet some cool people. I did a couple of interviews, not so much artists, but a lot of creators that got their thing going on. So I'm putting the videos out now on all, on the gram, YouTube, TikTok and all that, just highlighting how the event was. I was just in the vendors marketplace, and it was just a lot going on. The one thing you can say about that particular event, it's too much going on at once. So I didn't even catch the panels. So I was just in the vendors marketplace, and it was a dope experience. So I'm just putting that out, and that's what I got.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. Maybe you can become a regular, man. Chairs open, dog. If you ever want to come through, we appreciate your insight. We appreciate definitely your knowledge on the subject, man. I didn't even know you was in Atlanta. I thought you was up north for some reason. I thought you was up east. You feel me? So I'm down in Duval. I might have to slide through Atlanta one day and slide on you, man. But we appreciate you.
No doubt, and what they call the new Wakanda, ATL.
Nah, he ain't lying.
I know he ain't. I've been through Atlanta many a time. Yeah,
boy, I want to live there the first day.
That damn traffic, but outside of that, definitely love Atlanta. But we appreciate you coming through, and of course, our tradition is when we like some shit, we give it a ho. Even though a ho is a terrible connotation of a word, but it's Juicy J. It's uplifting. It feels good. So we appreciate you. We give you a yeah, old brother. And
Appreciate
that's all
it.
I got, man. So on behalf of everybody here, on behalf of the staff that's working, make sure y'all check out the website. If you have any music submissions or you have anybody that does music and they're independent artists and wants some promo, tell them to hit us up. We definitely are looking for things to listen to. Make sure y'all hit up Lee too, because she does the same thing, same vein. You feel me? So we're always looking for independent artists to highlight because we're trying to take over outside of Adam 22 and fucking that other guy that got an OBO chain. Feel me? So on behalf of everybody here, I gotta say peace. Let's get up out of here, man.